What's going on? What's going on? I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode of Underground Source TV. Right here, my friend betrayed me, chapter 2. I'm going to take y'all into the detail, but first, I want to address a comment that was made. You know what I'm saying? Like, I address the comments. That's what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? I like talking to my followers, supporters, subscribers, all that too, especially the haters. You know what I'm saying? One person said, man, it been so many months and OG ain't got no camera or none of that stuff. And same, he's showing off a potato. It was funny though. But let me say this, man. Y'all keep forgetting, man. I am a film producer, man. You know what I'm saying? I have produced some of the biggest shows there is that you like. You know what I'm saying? You fans of some of my shows, me and Video Wayne. So far as cameras, man, we've been having cameras since 2001. You know what I'm saying? All the way to right now, man. When I'm not with Video Wayne and he filming me or something, man, sometimes I just do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's easier for me to film on my phone and edit real quick and get it out to y'all than for me to film with the camera. Like, even when I'm by myself, man, if I wanted to, look, I got a little camera that I take everywhere with me just in case I have to film some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, Holmes talking about cameras and look, like, we got cameras, man. We got cameras. We got little minutes, like, just for whenever we want to do something ourselves, man. So it ain't all about, oh, he don't got no camera. He must be snorting the money up. See, if you was a true fan, you'll know that it been a minute, bro, since I even snorted some cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to let that go. You know what I'm saying? For better reasons. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's for you though. Real talk, man. So anyway, man, like I was saying, man, I don't know, one of my best friends betrayed me, man, and I want to start this chapter 2 off with talking about us out there in the streets. You know what I'm saying? When Donnie McKissick came on the hilltop to hang with us, like I said in chapter 1, that's exactly what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't selling any drugs. He wasn't robbing. He wasn't doing no hustling at all. He definitely wasn't carrying no guns. You know what I'm saying? And it was times that, like, Frank Nitty, because we was in the group Untouchable, it was times that, like, Frank Nitty, handled us, for us making sure that we had money in our pocket, we are a product to make money. And with Donnie being the producer of the group, of course, Frank Nitty kept Donnie straighter than everybody else. So with that being said, Donnie will leave from the studio from doing beats and doing a little work and come to the hilltop, and he would have, let's just say Frank gave him a whole pound. You know what I'm saying? A whole pound of weed, to make him some money and stuff. Donnie would come to the hilltop with a pound of weed in a pound bag. And he didn't know how to sell it. He didn't know nothing about hustling and selling it, none of that. So he would stand on the corner. And whatever you come to buy, he'll just sell it out the bag. Boy, what you need? But don't go to nobody. I got it right here. And just just go in the pound bag and just give you some weed. And you could be coming to spend $20 for weed. I mean, $20, you know what I'm saying? But when you get home and check your weed, he done gave you 3 ounces. For $20 because he didn't know the hustle. He didn't know how to hustle. He just wanted to get rid of the weed so he can have some money so he can buy some cocaine. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even a hustle bone in his body. You know what I'm saying? And, even before this time right here, man, the people that he hung out with, you know what I'm saying, not saying anything about them because they great people, but they was people that didn't have anything to do with the streets. You know what I'm saying? So before he came to hang with me, he didn't have anything, and I mean anything, to do with the streets. You know what I'm saying? And he just had talent. And this is not talent that he was born with. This is talent that he's picked up from his mama and being around the musical people of his life. So it wasn't like he had a natural talent. He learned his talent and how to discover it and how to manifest it, you know what I'm saying, into reality and use it, stuff like that. But besides that, man, it wasn't nothing ever street about Holmes. You know what I'm saying? And once it got to the point of he had started um smoking crack rock, when I heard it, I was in disbelief. You know what I'm saying? But when I started seeing him at different times on how he looked and the weight that he was losing, I knew myself that my old friend had done fell victim of the crack cocaine era. You know what I'm saying? Because it was still here and it's still here right now. The crack cocaine still sells. You know what I'm saying? So he had started smoking dope. And then once you start smoking dope, what dope fiends do when they need dope, they break into things, they steal things. And he found himself stealing at one of my OG partners on Brick from College Park. He ended up stealing out of his car. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say what he stole or whatever, but he stole the goods out of one of the OG in College Park named Brick. Shit. And when I tell you, Donnie towers over the OG exactly like Drago towers over Rocky Balboa. And when I tell you, if Brick wasn't Rocky on Donnie ass, I'm talking about beat him. You know what I'm saying? Where Easy say, caught the J from stealing the Alpine out Easy 6'4", that's what he did. He just went to Alpine. But when I tell you, he got his ass beat for breaking in an OG car in the project and stealing the goods out. When we seen Donnie the next day, his eyes purple, black. And we asked him, man, what happened to you, bro? He come out and just keep it real. That's one thing I can say. When he was wrong out there in the streets, he owned up to it. He was like, man, Brick had them beat the hell out of me, man. I was wrong, though. I shouldn't have broken his car. You know what I'm saying? And it was things like that started happening to make me like, wow, man, what's going on with him, man? Like, that's crack, but like, like, he's a junkie, y'all. A guy come and ask him who got the weed. Big Dunny say he got the weed. So the dude give my partner the $10. My partner just continued talking to everybody else as if the guy ain't gave him no money. Dude say, hey man, hey Donny, when you go get my weed, man, what's up with the weed? He said, hey man, go on with that, man. Just go ahead on. Keep on talking to his partner. Dude say, hey man, just give my $10 back, man. Donny said, man, hey, go on with that, man. I don't got time for all that, man. Get up out of here, man. Ain't no 10, man. Ain't that. Dude said, what? Donny said, man, you heard me, man. Ain't no 10, ain't no nothing, man. Get up out of here, partner. To the little young. Remind me of that song with Dr. Dre, back in the day, little ghetto boy. Dr. Dre got out, tried to take the dude grip, bust 4 shots. He didn't know he was scrapped. I didn't know he had a 22. Y'all remember that song? It remind me of that right there, man. Dude said, hey, man, give my money back, man. Man said, man, I ain't give you nothing, man. Go get up out of here, little partner. Man, that dude swung and hit my partner Donnie right here in the side of his temple and knocked him out cold, man. When I say knocked him out cold, you know how when you get knocked out in the ring, UFC or somewhere, and you fall down because you out cold, but you fall on that ankle? Yeah. Pop! He fell on that ankle, broke that ankle, boom. He knocked out. Dude go in his pocket, take your $10 back. That's junkie stuff, man. One of my partners was standing out there when all this happened. He tell me, after dude had got his money out my partner's pocket, my partner there knocked out. He go to wake my butt up. Boy, get up, Donnie, get up, man. You straight. So my partner tried to stand up, but then collapsed back down because he had to pop that ankle out the socket. You know what I'm saying? Then he said, man, hey, man, go on, get up, Donnie, man. You straight, man. You straight. He said, Big Donnie said, hold on for a minute. Just let me sit right here for a second because it hurt so bad. I'm talking about, this is the dude, man, that used to be my friend and then end up getting on crack, man. And then he ended up getting 20 years without parole. And he been gone for 10 years, y'all. And while he's gone, that's when his whole stuff come out about me. You know what I'm saying? He get mad, whole the story. I'm gonna keep out chapter 3 on that right now. But he go to jail. He's locked up with 20 years with no parole. And when I heard the story on why he was locked up, I couldn't believe it. But when I used to witness everything else, it didn't amaze me though. It was just, I was in denial maybe still. You know what I'm saying? But when I tell you, he was charged with snatch robbery. You know, that's what junkies do. Try to steal, try to snatch it. You know what I'm saying? So this guy, College Park, Ronald Bell, great friend of my grandfather, grandmother's daddy. Everybody know him, well-respected older guy, senior citizen. Well, my partner on the crack, he decided he just gonna take his shit. Snatch on robbery, lock him up for it, straight to right street. So now he up there. He end up getting out for that on bond. And while he's out on bond, he get into it with another crackhead about some crack. And he set that crackhead on fire. Go to jail, already out on bond for the snatch robbery. Go to jail, and he have a public defender. Of course, because he couldn't afford no lawyer, so you get a public defender. When he get a public defender, he didn't like the way the thing was going. So he fired his public defender and represented himself in court. This man ain't Big Mo finna Tri-City High School. And he go represent himself in court. like, Your Honor, if the glove don't fit, you must quit. But when you do something like that, man, the judge look at you as like you making a mockery of the courts, man. You wasting their time. You ain't been did no bar, passed no bar, nothing. And you out there trying to be a lawyer? Boom! 20 years. Boom! Without parole. And now he down the road. First time in prison. Come on, man. I'm talking I got messages on messages of him begging for money. Begging for money. Hit me. I got messages. I'm gonna send it to. I'm gonna show y'all in chapter 3 where this is my close friend and I got screenshots and messages. Since he been in jail. Hey, Trees, man, I'm hungry. Could you send me some money, man? Even my partner who he made the song about, JJ. Hey, man, I'm hungry, man. Could you just send me $5, $10, anything? I'm just trying to eat a soup. And we sent it to him. Feeding him while he down now. But no. He get down now and he fall in love with somebody he ain't never been with. And then end up dissing me. Trees. I'm talking about him. Come on, man. It's OG Black Boy, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode, man. I'm bringing y'all chapter 3, the final finale of this story tomorrow to let y'all know what he done, what he said, who he done it for, and how I retaliated back. It's real talk, man. OG Black Boy 3700, College Paul, stand up.